Sure. No problem. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Who was it?
The police.
About the fire. Are they talking suspicious circumstances?
The police are going to charge Evan sometime today.
Charge my son with what?
Arson.
Okay, you better start talking, buddy. You lit that fire. How do I know this? The police are getting ready to charge you.
What?
Well, you decided you didn't like your accommodation anymore? On the way out, you torched the place?
That's not true.
Forensics tracked how you poured fuel all over the show. Look, you lit that trail, but you got yourself trapped.
That's not how it happened.
That's exactly how it happened.
Let's hear him out, at least.
Look, don't you dare lie to me, boy.
I didn't know I spilled the fuel. Even when I threw my cigarette away.
You're what?
Oh, you're a smoker now. Great.
Well, not anymore. Anyway, that's how it happened. That's how the fire started. And then I fell, and I don't remember anymore.
While you're lying in that bed, you think about how you put 5 lives at risk. The man in the next room is seriously ill. You put him there. You think about them.
Oh, Evan.
How's it looking?
All things considered, you should probably go out and buy a lottery ticket. We successfully moved 5 pieces of shrapnel yesterday, none of which had major vessels.
What about the birds?
We'll need to do a few more skin grafts yet. How's the pain?
Okay. How's Rachel?
Still alive, unfortunately.
Rachel's fine. A bit of smoke inhalation was the worst of it.
You shielded her from the explosion.
More than she deserves.
I'll just write up the notes. You're more than welcome to stay. Just don't tire him out, okay?
You both knew? Rachel and Chris?
I'm sorry, Dad.
I want to see Rachel.
Dad.
I want to see her.
Come on, will you whistle? It didn't happen, our dad said.
Drink. I don't know what to do anymore. I really don't.
Mum, please.
It's like you just don't care about anyone else. You used to be such a loving kid. Don't worry, we'll stick by you, whatever happens with your family.
Mum, it was an accident. I heard people coming and I ran. I didn't close the fuel container properly when I shoved it in my pack. And then I threw away my cigarette. And then I fell, like I told you.
Okay. You should just rest now.
Do you remember your mum's engagement ring? The one you lost?
Well, that was years ago.
You thought I nicked it, but I swore I didn't. And you didn't believe me, but then you did?
Yes.
I lied. Tyson had an Incredible Hulk, and I had to have one. So I stole the ring to sell it, so that I could have the money. But when I saw you crying about it, I couldn't do it. But I couldn't give it back to you, because then you'd hate me forever.
And?
So I threw it in the river, so that you'd never know I stole it.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because I need you to believe me this time. Really believe me. Not just hope that I'm telling the truth.
The fire was an accident?
I swear.
All right.
You believe me? For real?
I believe you. For real.
I'm sorry about the ring. Maybe we could dredge for it, or get an underwater metal detector.
Enough. Just rest.
Excuse me. Sorry, Wendy.
Any word on Scotty? How are you holding up? Okay, well, if you hear anything, let me know. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Scotty is still missing.
Poor boy. The other bad news is the police say the fire was arson.
Do they know who did it?
They're pretty sure it was Wendy Cooper's son. They're talking to him now.
What is it about boys and matches?
I need you to courier these, please.
Right, your way.
How was Carl?
Oh, I didn't see him.
The bodyguard's still on duty, are they?
Pretty much.
How about I spoil you tonight? The boys are out and we can have some peace and quiet.
Sounds good.
How are you both? Covered?
Fine. How is Callum?
It's better. He's asking to see you.
Oh, well. Better get this over with.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
How are you feeling?
I still come to terms with the fact I'll never be a surgeon again.
You can't be sure of that.
Thanks. But we both know the fine movement will be compromised, and that's before the arthritis sets in. I need to plan a new future. Any chance you could be my sounding board?
Jim.
You know me better than anyone. I trust your judgment more than anyone. Please?
Shoot.
Go away.
Rachel.
Dad, you don't have to put up with this.
Sophie, please. Take her. Go and get some coffee.
Dad.
Sophie, go and get some sleep. You look tired.
Come on. Come on.
You look like you've been to hell and back.
I'm just starting to remember it. You broke up with me just before.
Yes.
For Chris.
Yes.
Did I tell you he was a player? Did he let you down?
Yeah.
And you still want to be with him?
I'm sorry. I wanted to thank you. You saved our lives. I owe you so much for the love and loyalty you've given me, for your kindness.
Tired. I'm just going to doze.
Of course, sorry. I'll go.
We have to be united on this. How else are we going to deal with what he's done?
It was an accident. I believe him.
Based on what? He said so?
He opened up. He was being honest.
Look, Evan lit that fire. The police know that. We know that. If he says it was an accident, it's guilt talking.
He's not capable of doing something so wrong. He's not a bad kid.
Oh, for goodness sake, what about the school bins that he set on fire a couple of years back? Isn't this fire just a step up?
He didn't do this. Not on purpose. I'm sure of it.
How are we going to get him to confront his issues if one of us always believes whatever he says? Oh. We need to tackle this together.
What's up?
Is Evan in trouble? More to the point, is he old enough to go to jail yet?
Jez, not funny.
No, it's not. Have you been to see your brother?
Oh, they've shifted him to the ward. I was just going to get Jez something to eat.
Go and see him first and be nice. He's been through hell.
I was going to give him the biggest Chinese burn for running away, but I suppose it would kind of be bad taste.
And immature, so let me do it.
Be nice.
Okay.
I have to get to work. I'll see you at lunch and we'll talk.
I think Callum's in more pain than he's letting on. He should be using his PCA way more than he is.
Is he just being stoic?
Could be. He has just had his heart broken. Guys like to beat up on themselves, huh?
Or anyone else within reach. Anyway, I'll talk to him.
Cool. See you for dinner.
Okay. How'd it go with Jim? Did you get things sorted?
The opposite. I ended up promising to help him work out what he's going to do next.
Oh.
Yeah, couldn't help myself. There he is. Career over. No idea what he's going to do through no fault of his own.
That was kind of you.
Kind meaning stupid.
No. Kind meaning kind. It's just at some point you'll have to draw the line. Can't stay in a relationship, even a friendship, if it makes you unhappy. That's when kind becomes stupid.
How was Callum?
In pain, and I didn't make it any better.
He did ask to see you.
He wanted to know what had happened with us.
You had to tell him again.
And he tried to talk me out of it again.
I can't be trusted.
Ever. Don't you already know that?
You got the T-shirt. So, how was he?
Apparently he has to have more grafts.
A bad thing happened. That wasn't our fault. Callum will survive.
I know.
Meanwhile, we're still recovering a bit ourselves.
I wish I could sleep.
Tonight, I'll tuck you in bed and I'll read you one of Harry's old books. Put you to sleep.
I think I'd like that.
Tonight.
There's no one but me checking glasses.
What's up?
Look.
A nano smudge? Lee, you're fired.
Not funny. Stuff like this is important.
Yeah, I know it is. Dude, I thought everyone was okay now. Why are you still tearing into everybody?
Just keep the place shipshape, okay?
Now the fire investigators want to speak to him.
We should get a lawyer.
Too late. He's already talked to the police.
Lied to them, you mean?
He didn't lie.
Wendy, you need to face facts. Evan lit that fire.
You're kidding me.
It was an accident. Now look, you need to sit down with Evan and listen to him. Really listen. It's important.
And have him lie again?
He needs our support, and you need to realise he's telling the truth.
Round in circles.
Okay, how about this? What if you're wrong? What if he is actually being honest and you don't believe him?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to doze off.
Should you even be at work?
Oh, someone has to look after this place. Thank you for doing that dry cleaning.
No problem. Can I get you a coffee or something?
Oh, I'm okay, thank you.
How's Callum?
He's off the ventilator, 3rd-degree burns, and the rest.
The rest?
A broken heart. Just before it happened, the fire, I mean, I ended things.
Oh.
Yeah, and I had to remind him this morning, just to put the cherry on top of his other miseries.
I'm guessing you're with Chris.
And now I wish it was me in that bed, not Callum. He's been so good to me.
You can't help who you love.
But telling him he just doesn't deserve any more pain.
Better than lies. Maybe the best thing you can do for both of you is to stay away.
No one wants me there anyway.
Makes it easy then. Stay away and get some rest.
You have to eat something.
Told you I'm not hungry.
Well, I don't care. Eat. Then go home and get some sleep. You look like the living dead.
Dad needs us with him.
I'll stay. You get Daniel to take you home and come back after. Having you hanging around here looking miserable isn't going to cheer him up, is it?
I suppose not. Okay, I'll just get a couple of hours.
Hey, I heard your dad's off life support. Oh, I'm really glad, eh? He's a good guy. Yeah, cheers, mate. What a mess. Seriously, this is tearing Murray and Wendy up as well. What is? Evan. I've had to throw the book at the little psycho.
What are you talking about?
Evan, the cops are getting ready to charge him now.
For what?
Lighting the fire? Hey there, got a minute?
Almost literally, I'm afraid.
Then I'll be quick. I had an idea. Research. I'm a fast talker, right? If I couldn't squeeze funds out of the corporate sector, who could? What do you think? Jim Mason, Nobel laureate?
Sounds good.
You often talked about research. I was always too busy. What do you think? You and me, matching lab coats?
Harriet Tynan's doing some cancer research over in Sydney. I could tee up a phone meeting, you could ask about your options over there.
Not our options.
Jim, I can't go on telling you we are not a couple anymore.
But you like the research idea. I think it's a sensible thing for me to do.
I think it could be a terrific option. Honestly.
I thought you might say I didn't have the brains for it.
You're plenty smart, Jim. You'll be top of your field in no time.
Thanks, Jen. I needed to hear that.
I have to get back.
Jen, stick by me a little longer, eh? Till I get out of here. Occasional visit, just to talk.
I'll visit, just till you get up. Oh, damn.
No matter,
Sorry,
it's okay.
sorry.
Leave it. Just leave it, okay?
What's all this?
Just money someone owed me.
This is what this so-called mugging was really about, isn't it? Some dodgy deal went wrong, you wouldn't pay up, you were still obsessed with money.
Money that helped establish your career.
It was hard work that made my career.
Plus my backing. And didn't I get you through the death of your niece? Didn't I back off trying for kids till you were over it? It was all for you, Jen, everything. You knew that too, you knew that. And you still ran.
Just so you know, Dr. Mackay's spiked to temp, 38.2.
Pity.
Yeah. Do we need to do cultures?
Yeah, definitely. I'll come and have a look at him at the same time.
Excuse me, is Callum okay?
He's had a bit of a speed bump. It's part of the course of the infection to deal with. We're already treating prophylactically.
Now we just need to assess exactly what bugs we're dealing with and change treatment accordingly.
Will he be all right? I mean, he's not in any danger, is he?
Oh, at this stage, no. Infection we can deal with.
And what if it's a superbug?
Possible, but unlikely.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Thought you might like to hear how my father's doing. He has 10 to 15% burns. But the third-degree ones don't hurt so bad because the nerve endings have been burnt away. And the morphine barely touches what the second-degree burns are doing to him.
I'm sorry.
He's had one operation already to remove the gas cylinder fragments from him, but he's going to have more for skin grafts over the next few months. And now he has some sort of infection. But they don't know what it is yet. I mean, it could be in the wounds and cause more pain and make everything take longer to heal. Or it could be in the blood, which could kill him.
It was an accident.
You're right. The police told us what happened, okay, so you can forget your pathetic little lies. You started that fire and now... And now my father is suffering in a way that you can't even imagine. And you did that to him. You started that... Enough. I'm done.
It was an accident.
I know. And one day she'll understand that, but right now she is upset and she's not thinking properly. Why didn't you stop her?
He needed to hear what she had to say.
Frosters.
Ah, great. Cheers. Sorry about before, me and Jim.
It's okay. It's horrible if one partner doesn't accept a breakup. He obviously feels pretty bitter still.
The worst thing is I can't help caring. Draws me back in.
You remember how it was when it was good?
Not really. It was never that good. Exciting, perhaps. Happy.
But you can't bring yourself to break the ties.
I can't bring myself to kick him when he's down.
Nicole always tells me that that is the best time to kick someone.
Well, maybe I should take your advice. If I'm kind to him, it just backfires always, and then I end up feeling worse.
Well, don't. Leave unhappiness behind. Find someone who puts a smile on your face.
Thanks, Maya.
There's a mysterious deposit in my bank account. $2,000.
That's me attempting to pay you back for the launch repairs. More coming soon.
No hurry. Wouldn't want you struggling.
Cheers.
So did you cry when you made the transfer?
Just a little bit.
The love of money, Isaac.
It's the root of all evil, which is where you get me wrong. I don't love money at all. Filthy stuff, covered in bugs and cocaine residue. Nope, I love the things I buy with money.
My apologies. So are you going anytime soon?
Don't worry, God forbid I gatecrash a romantic dinner with Rachel.
Exactly.
It's doomed, of course, you know that, right? While her ex is lying in a hospital bed, you and Rachel are doomed.
I'm quietly confident I can make us both forget about Callum.
Or for a while, maybe.
Rachel and I are meant to be. Like two magnets. No matter what other stuff is happening, we will always drift back together.
Soulmates, huh?
Something like that, yeah.
It's all this flip-flopping she's been doing.
Loyalty and pity for Callum.
Uh-huh. And that was before he got himself toasted and stuck in a hospital bed. Still, I'm sure she won't make that mistake again. Night.
Hi. Sorry. I just wanted to check he was okay before I went home.
Sure.
How is this infection going?
We took cultures, so we should know what we're dealing with tomorrow sometime. His lungs are taking a beating, though. Smoke inhalation and morphine are a great way to get pneumonia, unfortunately.
You're scaring me.
I'm sorry. I just mean we're ready for all eventualities.
Rachel?
Sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
It's all right. I've been dreaming. We're at the beach. There are all these dogs chasing each other.
That sounds like a nice dream.
What? We were kissing. Rachel? Don't go. Please.
Of course I won't. I'll stay here till you're asleep.
Hurts.
I know. It hurts me too.
I am not giving up on Scotty.
He's her greatest love.
Scotty is definitely a good person.
And her greatest threat. Shortland Street, 7 o'clock tomorrow, TV2.